Hello everybody and welcome back to Broken Brian, and today we're going to be talking about Dragon Ball Z, and honestly, I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. I grew up with it, watching it on Toonami back in the day. I love Dragon Ball. Love Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, GT, and the movies are good too. Now, Dragon Ball is just one of the largest franchises that exists in the anime and manga world. It just is. It's neck and neck with One Piece. I would say some people say One Piece is bigger, and they might be right, but culturally, those are the two biggest ones in the world. And it's not just limited to that. Video games. They've made video games. And honestly, I've never touched any of the Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball video games. I just haven't. I got out of gaming, as some of you follow me know, and then now that I'm back, it's kind of like, okay, well, a month ago, maybe a little less than that, Dragon Ball Z Sparkling Zero, which is an action RPG, came out, and everyone has just raved about it. And I was looking at it, it's like, oh, this is something I'm going to put on my wish list and kind of wait for it. I've got a lot of games I'm going through right now. It's taken me almost a month, and I'm so close to finishing Dragon Quest. I'm probably about one or two more sessions away from finishing it. And so it's taken me a month to do that RPG. So it's going to take me time to get to Sparkling Zero. But looking into it, there's also one that came out years ago called Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, which is another action RPG. And it did phenomenally well, and even though it's older, is getting a new update DLC for the new Dragon Ball Daima series. So now you can continue this older game and continue along the main storyline as if you're moving into the anime. Now this is going to be part 1. And why part 1? Daima's just released, and unfortunately the creator of Dragon Ball passed away back in March, and I consumed all I could of Sandland before he passed because I was just trying to do it. And I went through the series, went through the manga, went through the anime, went through the game, did a whole live stream on the game, which is fun. If you've never played it, it's a blast. It's real easy going. But this is so cool that an older RPG that's probably, I had it up. Oh, I did have it up. I closed it. Where is it? When did it come out? Oh, 2020. So it's not as long ago as I thought. Definitely. Man, I would have loved to have known this existed I wish I'd gotten back to gaming during COVID, because, man, I'd have had a blast playing this in 2020, June 2020. That'd been great. So, it's a 4-year-old game, and brand new DLC. So let's take a look at it. They did a release trailer about a month ago, but I hadn't noticed it, and a couple of the gaming news websites have said that they've announced that it is coming in 2025, and most of them said, although it's not official, it's probably going to be early 2025, so January, February. We're seeing a lot of things being released around Valentine's Day this year, a lot, so it's probably going to be, if I had to guess, January. So let's just take a look at what this was going to look like. Now, I've started Daima, and I've watched the first 3 episodes, and I need to finish up because I think there's one more going to be released. I think there's 6 total. So this is going to follow through the anime, so they're probably developing it as fast as they can. They probably got early access to the anime so they can develop this. So, like I said, this is part 1 because the anime just hasn't been finished yet. And it's not from a manga, to my knowledge. Like they just said, they kind of lined out Daima and the second part of Sandland before the creator's unfortunate passing. So wasn't all completely fleshed out before his passing, so there's not like a whole lot of material they can take and run with it. So I'm excited because I love RPGs and I love Dragon Ball, and it's the fact that this is just kind of a blend, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. I've downloaded the demo on my Steam account just to play it, and man, I deleted that too, didn't I? I had a window of everything open. I know. That's not what I wanted. And if you are a Switch player, I want to let you guys know. Here we go. If you are a Switch player and you want this on Switch, you don't want it on PC. PC, it's $60. It's full price on PC and most platforms. But if you purchase it through Bandai, right now, it's $14 for the game and the DLCs, both original DLCs, not this new one, and it comes in a steelbook for $14. I may have already ordered it because I was like, $14 for a Switch game. I'm already in. Plus, it's Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I want to play this game, and it comes in a steelbook. So I couldn't help myself. I mean, $14. I mean, I've seen it on sale, but I think they made so many of these for Switch, and no one's bought them on Switch. I don't know if this is a sign that it's a bad port or not. But regardless, $14 for a Switch game. If I paid $14 for Hogwarts Legacy, I probably could have dealt with the massive loading screens. But since I paid for the deluxe edition and it took me a while, yeah, I got frustrated with it. But for $14, I'll struggle through a little bit. So that's a cool thing. So if you haven't got into this game and you want it, boom, on Switch, and it's only on Switch. It's not other platform. You get the steelbook, the entire game, plus both DLCs for $13.99 if you go to Bandai's website and order it today. Now, this is under their Black Friday sales, but this has been on sale. Originally, that $20.99 was the original sale price. It's been on sale in the back for a while. And it's just kind of like, I should probably buy that, after Christmas, after I get all the kid stuff, I'll probably buy it. But then I was like, $14. I think shipping was about the same. I think shipping was almost the same as the game. But, I mean, and then I'll have it and I'll be able to get the DLC almost immediately. So, absolutely. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, maybe a 4-year-old game, but it's not done being worked on. So this is cool to me as a Dragon Ball Z fan, as an RPG fan. I'm in, and there's so many games I need to catch up on, but this is one that's getting moved to the top of the list. Not quite. There's a couple little ones I want to play. I want to play through a few demos and kind of get some taste for some of the stuff and some of the companies I've missed over the years to get around, but this is definitely moving. First quarter of next year, I'm definitely going to go play through Kakarot. Now, whether I can figure out a way to get a capture card and set up for my Switch, or I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and purchase it on Steam, but I'm going to have a physical copy of it on my Switch, period. Physical life forever, baby. So I just want to share this info with you, and because Dragon Ball Z fans are out there, RPG fans are out there, and this is just good news for both of us and those of us that are both in kind. So until next time, my friends, as always, I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it.